Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about a few issues. One of them being the main focus is going to be the Ineos statement. Sir Jim Ratcliffe and his team put out a statement saying they would like to that they will be building their team around certain players, and every other player would entertain the right offers, or they will entertain offers for them if good bids coming. And also, we'll be talking about certain players. We'll be talking about squad info and certain players that we need to keep and players that we need to move on. So, if you're new to this channel, I'll urge you to subscribe, like, and hit the notification button so you could get more of my content. Now, let's jump into it. Now, Sergio Ratcliffe and his guys said recently that they'll be building, they look to build the new Manchester team going forward around Kobe Mino, Rashmon Hojlund, and and Garnacho. For me, that's great. These three are youthful. The potential and the prospects are there. We can see the passion and the drive is there amongst these three. Two of them being academic graduates, yes, and we know we brought Hojlund from Atalanta last season. Now, this statement also goes to show to paint a picture of where the sporting side of the sporting and footballing side of Sir Jim Ratcliffe and his guys are pointed towards, and it also shows that there's a grey area or a thin veil line. I'll put that if any player doesn't perform, you're out the door. If you don't get your act together, well, you're leaving. Now, obviously, we've all seen how the season has been. It's been just fluctuating. It's been we performed here, we've gone down here, we performed here, and we saw it recently in our last game against Burnley. Let's just leave that. Now, with with the owners saying we are not going to spend so much in the next transfer market, we obviously need to sell. And not just sell, we also need to recoup some good money from it. So the ownership is actually playing it two sides. If you don't want to play for the bad, you can leave. If the right offer comes for you, we'll look at it. If we can get good money for it, we will sell. We'll sell the player, irrespective of if the player wants to stay or not. Now, also, they are also trying to give players chances to say, okay, tighten your belt. We know you have it in you. Just tighten your belt. So, in my head, I would like to see what happens after the end of the season and during the transfer window to see who doesn't get placed on the market, and and how we actually perform in the transfer market. Now, moving on to the players that we intend that needs to be moved on, and potential players that could be sold. Now, our squad is not overly robust that way, and we've been hit with so much injury, and it's not that the we have two old players on the team. The age range, the average age range is not too bad, but politically, let's look at the players that need to leave. Let's run through players that we know definitely are leaving. Up front, we have Anthony Martial. We know for sure that we might not likely see him next season, or we are not going to see him next season. On the right wing, it is sure. Yes, I'm happy Greenwood started kicking the ball again, but it's going to cost a one call. We don't the Manchester United doesn't look like a team, a club that wants to um deal with the backlash of bringing Greenwood back. So Greenwood is gone now. Donny van de Beek is going to leave. Hannibal is most likely going to leave too. Maybe I think Nico Williams or Brandon Williams or one of the Williams brothers. I'm not sure, but maybe I'm mixing it up now. We know Rafael Varane is going to leave. That's it in the works. We've heard noises here and there that there might be issues going forward, and he's looking to leave. That's fine. Now we've talked about these players. Now let's look at potential players. Should the right offer comes for them to leave, we need reinforcement up front. We need somebody. We need somebody to help Rashmore. Rashmore Hodlon up there. Um, So the club would most likely will be looking to bring in somebody to help him. In the right wing, I'm going to tell Anthony. Anthony should be on the chopping block. Whatever amount comes, 30, 40 million, let's sell it. Sancho is a no-brainer. He leaves. Sancho is a no-brainer. He leaves. Now, I'll keep Ahmad. I'll keep Ganacho. If the right offer comes for Rashford, I'll sell him. But I would love to see Rashford play. He's the son of the soil. He's from Manchester. He's come to the academy. I would love to see him stay. But if he doesn't get his act together, he should leave. Now in midfield, I'll keep Bruno and I'll sell Ericsson. Ericsson is tired. He's not performing properly. I love his technical ability. He's my favorite player. For most people will be shocked to hear. My favorite player in the Manchester United squad, even though he's not getting much game time. But I think it's time for him to leave too. We've given him an opportunity to get to play, so he can go somewhere else to play. I'll leave McTominay for a season, but if we can entertain offers for him, should the right price come. Kobe is the current heart of the midfield, so it's a no. Uh, Luke Shaw has been injured for a while, so I think it's time for Luke Shaw to leave too. We'll entertain offers for him, and I also want to move Malaysia on, but that depends on the ownership. Malaysia is a little younger. We'll watch and see how his injury he recovers from his injury and see how the progress he's made look like. Now in the center of the park, on the center of defense, I'm definitely keeping Lisandro Martinez. Um, I felt Bahrain would leave. I would entertain offers for Lindelof. Um, Johnny Evans can either go into management or whatever it is, but because he's not playing that much, I'm not looking at him. I'm going to keep Maguire. He's shown top mentality. He's been playing for us of late, but should he want to leave, I would allow him leave. Now on the right side, on the right side, I would want us to do a swap deal. I'll take Wan-Bissaka, get more funds, add to it, and give him to Crystal Palace and get another winger. That's simple, he said. I'll also keep Dallo and see how it goes. And in goal, Onana is still there. So he thinks should be, and I'll keep I'll keep. Also, I'd like to know generally in the comment section what you think and which players amongst this list do you think should stay or should be given a contract extension or should leave? So I'll be waiting to hear from you and I'll see you in my next video.